Earnings season as well. So let me quickly give the report card. So on the whole, it's not been a great Q4. In fact, much worse than what the street would have anticipated, say exactly a month back. Your best case was that IT companies met estimates, but 3 out of the 5 large cap companies actually reported a decline in their revenues this time. The best performer was the TCS with a revenue growth of just 0.6%. Mid-caps broadly fared better. Mid-cap technology companies, Coforge, Persistent, Cyient, L&T Tech, KPIT Tech. But here again, it was just largely companies meeting estimates, and that was rewarded by the street. But the performance was divergent. Unlike in the case of large caps, where across the board it was fairly muted and a dismal set of numbers, in the case of mid-cap IT, some did well and some were pretty weak. So LTI, Mindtree and Infosys disappointed the street. Infosys, of course, because on account of their large BFSI portfolio, and LTI Mindtree is much larger than companies like Coforge and Persistent, nearly 4x the size. The revenue guidance by mid-cap companies has been far more optimistic compared to the large caps. Large cap companies like Infosys and HCL Tech are guiding for a mid-single to high single-digit kind of revenue growth. But mid-caps are guiding for a double-digit revenue growth. Whether it's Coforge at 13 to 16% or Assigned at 15 to 20%, even LTI Mindtree, which had a subdued Q4, has said that FY24, they are going to be seeing a double-digit growth. Where across the board we've seen a bit of a miss has been the margin performance, whether it's in large caps or in mid caps. And this raises the question whether in FY24 we will see margin expansion. This was the big narrative for IT companies, that even if the top line falters, mid caps and margins and EPS will do well because of the diminishing supply side problem. But in Q4, margins have been a bit subdued. In terms of a stock price performance, large caps have actually done quite badly. So you've got TCS down 10% in the last 1 year, Infosys down nearly 20%. The companies, the mid caps, where we've seen a good performance, the earnings have been a pretty good picture. The stock market has rewarded them. So Cyient is up 30% in the last 1 year. Persistent has a gain of close to about 10-odd%. So that's pretty much the picture on the earnings, the guidance for FY24 and where the stock price is. But Anuj, despite me starting off by saying that it's not per se been a great quarter, right?